Welcome everyone, and welcome to today's class, Great Dane Graphics and learning how to create t-shirt graphics with Great Dane art. We're getting us started a little bit later today. You probably have heard we had a special announcement that Josh Ellsworth was able to make at the SGIA show regarding a new product that we have out. If you haven't already seen it on Facebook, it's introducing our new Hotronix Power Platens, which is a new innovation here at Stahls with some lower heat to prevent scorch marks on those heat-sensitive garments such as polyester and the like. But don't worry, if you didn't have a chance to view it, you could check it out on our Facebook page at any time. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, but before we get actually into the training today, we have an announcement on our Workshop Wednesday that's upcoming at our various locations throughout the country. On Wednesday, November 7th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. local time, we'll be doing a Heat Press 101 class, which is basically going to show you how to get started simply with the heat press. And as I mentioned, these are being held across all of our locations throughout the country, from Arizona all the way up to Pennsylvania. So visit transferexpress.com or stahls.com to get signed up for the class today, as seating is limited. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into today's topic, which is creating t-shirt designs with Great Dane Graphics. One of the biggest challenges that decorators often face is how to create artwork. And being at various trade shows, numerous conversations on the phone, being inside customer shops, that's 95% of the hurdles that startup decorators and even advanced decorators often face. Corel, Adobe Illustrator, those design softwares aren't easy to learn. I mean, and they're necessary to create stunning artwork. So what Great Dane does is it takes a lot of the hard work and the design concepts and the creation of the art easier because it's already done for you. So you could then visually put them together without having to start from scratch. So you could pick a design that you'd like, put them together, put text elements, whatever it is that you want to create that artwork to make it professional looking. So what we're going to do today is cover just some basics of Great Dane, how it works, and some of the subscription offerings that it has, because it is a subscription-based software where you could do it per month, per year, and a variety of different options for you to choose from to suit any budget or any of your needs. So to access Great Dane Graphics, the first thing you need to do is you have to have an internet connection, and we'll go to the website now. And it's greatdanegraphics.com, which you could type it in the address bar in any web browser that you're using, Chrome, IE, etc. So once you get to greatdanegraphics.com, you'll be presented with our home page here. And one of the nice things about Great Dane Graphics is no matter what kind of decorator you are, it's going to have artwork that's specific to your needs, whether you're a direct-to-garment printer, dye sub printer, embroiderer, screen printer, vinyl cutting. We have artwork that's going to suit your needs here. So what we're going to be doing today is just highlighting some different options here and putting together a piece of artwork, creating it on a transfer, and then heat pressing it. So out front, we have already pre-printed this transfer using a Roland VersaCam, which you'll see once we're done here. And so let's get into picking some artwork. So we'll go ahead and search, and there's a variety of mascots, really anything that you could imagine of, you could search for it. Odds are you're going to find the specific graphic that you're looking for. And with Great Dane Graphics, they're continually adding new pieces of artwork every week. So it's always going to be fresh and new. You're not going to be using the same artworks over and over and over again. So let's just say we're designing for a local high school that's labeled the Tigers. So go ahead into the search box and search for Tigers. And then you'll be presented with various amounts of different graphics here. And you can see just the wide variety that you have in just even the first page. And we have 2 pages worth of tiger images. So just choose the one you like. I'm going to go ahead and choose this tiger prow here. And then you just go ahead and click on that, and then it'll bring up its specific design page, and what type of artwork you want to download, and whether it's a digital printing like DTG, dye sub, transfer papers or print cut devices, screen printing, inkjet and laser printing, and vinyl cutting. So the nice thing with screen printed art, the separations are done for you, so it takes a lot of the hard work out for you. So in our case today, like I said, we're going to be using the Roland VersaCAM to print a digital transfer, which we've done previously, but we'll go and show you how we set up this artwork. So I'm going to select digital printing for this tiger, and I'm going to go ahead and download it. And then we'll get into the specifics of different packages and how many downloads you get per month. So we'll start, and while that's downloading, so I noticed this tiger has like it's clawing through the screen at us. So I had an idea of a unique shirt design that I saw at a local high school game before. And and I saw the mascot tearing through the shirt, and I thought it was a pretty cool design. And so I took a minute and figured we're going to do something like that here today. So we're going to go ahead and search in Great Dane for a tear. Or, yeah, a tear. Oops, might want to be able to type torn. And then here's a torn shirt design that we're going to choose. And you see, once we place this artwork together in Corel, you'll see it all come together and just how quickly and easily it really is. So as our graphics are downloading, like I said too, the Great Dane Graphics works in conjunction with CorelDRAW and Adobe Illustrator. And did I click download? And no. So for this one, I need to use the print and cut. So when you're using a print cut device, all of the digital printing and cutting graphics will have a cut line around them for Roland VersaWorks. So you don't even have to worry about placing the cut line if you're not that fluent with Corel or Illustrator. So I'm going to select printing and cutting here and download this one as well. And once these are each complete, we'll be able to go ahead and import them into, I'm going to be using Corel, but like I said, this is also compatible with Adobe Illustrator and also Adobe Photoshop. So instead of using import, so I could visually, I could drag and drop these files within my Corel. There we go. Okay, so we have our graphics loaded into Corel and we're ready to go ahead and get started. So before that, I see a few questions that I'm going to go ahead and take the rein on. Dendon asks, are these free graphics? Now this is a pay per month or yearly subscription service, which we will get into the different types of plans and things towards the end of the broadcast here today. And which is another next follow-up to Lisa. Yeah, no problem. The beginning we didn't do anything with pricing. We'll cover some of the different packages here at the end once we complete the artwork process and the application onto the heat press. So what we'll do is we have our tiger in here, and then we have our print and cut design. And I'm going to zoom in here so that you can see this pink outline. For all of you VersaCAM or print cut users, you'll see that it already has this outline here which denotes our cut line so that our print cut machine knows what to print and what to cut. So it takes that away, that extra step away from you to free up more time for design or selling or application or whatever it may be for your business. So I'm going to go ahead and just place this over top of my tiger. I'm going to resize everything here so we can get the full effect of this tiger ripping through the shirt. And we're just going to go ahead and resize this to fit. Actually, we'll do the tiger, and then we'll resize everything. There we go. And so we can move our tiger around so that it appears that it's ripping through the shirt. Make any necessary adjustments within Corel. And there we go. So we see the tiger face and the claw kind of coming through the shirt. And then I'm just going to resize this image as a whole to about a 10 by 10 because the application that we previously printed, it's going to be a full front application. And keep everything in proportion, and we'll have a nice full 10 by 10 front. Now, and I'm not going to worry about these overhanging pieces of artwork, because once this is print and cut, those are going to be cut away and weeded away, so you won't notice those anyway. Now, because this is also going on a white shirt, so what we're going to be using is our Stahls CAD Color SuperTech Matte Clear for this. So, like, as I mentioned before earlier, that graphic that we just designed was all point and click from Great Dane Graphics and the art that we chose. Bring it into Corel, place together, and we did this pre-printed. So like I mentioned earlier in the class, this is screen printed art, vinyl cutting art, print cut art. So whatever device you're outputting to will determine, what type of product you're going to use, whether it's CAD cut vinyl or digital print vinyl. So here we have the finished transfer that we printed on a roll in VersaCAM. And this product that we're using, it's our CAD Color SuperTech Matte Clear, which is intended for white and very light color shirts, whether it's cotton, polyester, nylon. This has this STX2 adhesive, which is pretty much a universal adhesive that'll stick to nearly anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop on over to the Fusion and apply this transfer to our shirt. And like I said, we're using the Hotronix Fusion today. And we're going to be applying this to a white and black Bella Canvas Raglan tee. And this is 50% or 48% cotton, 50% polyester. So as I mentioned, the SuperTech Clear is perfect for this because it's a white shirt, and SuperTech is going to give us a nice flat matte finish that's extremely soft and stretchable. That's going to go perfect with this style of garment. So we'll go ahead and thread this on to our Hotronix Fusion, and we could use the standard 16 by 20 platen for this. So using the threadability of the Fusion, we dress our platen. And I'm going to pull this down so that the collar falls below. And as with any heat transfer product, you always want to do a quick pre-press of about 4 seconds to remove any moisture and wrinkles that may be in the garment. And this is just going to give us, to ensure that we're going to have a nice, clean pressing surface area. We'll go ahead and place our transfer in the desired location. And we heat press. I'll take time while this is pressing to see if there's any more questions. No more questions? Okay. Feel free to answer any of them as you see fit. So our application time is up. Unlock our heat press. We could remove our design here. And we have our finished application using Great Dane Graphics with relative ease. Okay, so now we'll get back into some of the different packages and pricing that are able to be offered with Great Dane. So now we're going to head back on to Great Dane Graphics. And you see I'm logged in here as Stahls, and then you'll see the amount of downloads that you have remaining. And so how we determine that, we have set up some different plans and different pricing for you to choose from. So we'll go ahead and click into plans and pricing. We have 3 different categories to suit your business needs and your budget needs. So we have the first version, which is a little pup, which is 10 downloads per month, and includes the stock art files only, which are for digital printing and screen printing. It doesn't include any of the embroidery files. Also have access to free videos and the customizer. And one of the nice things about Great Dane is you could do some customization with name drops and text drops and things like that. And then that's $100, $109 per year. And then the next up, you have $209 per year, which is the big dog, which is 50 downloads per month of any art file that's on our site. And in addition to the free videos, you'll have access to the many different training videos that are offered through Great Dane. Again, access to the customizer, and you'll have access to the private Facebook groups, which basically allows you to share information and tips and tricks with other users of Great Dane. And additionally, you also get a 10% discount on the many different products within Great Dane. And then we have our ultimate, the Great Dane package, which has 200 downloads per month, which includes everything that the big dog does, but with an additional 150 downloads per month. And again, you can see the different costs and packages here, and $109, $209, $330 per year. I mean, that cost is excellent. I mean, for the least amount of work that it's going to take you if you were starting design work from scratch. You saw initially just how easy it was. You know, you type in the category or the type of artwork that you want to see, and then you're presented with multiple options for you to choose from. You know, so like I said, you're never going to have a stale design with artworks continuously being added weekly. I mean, it's always fresh and new, and you're getting away from the basics. You're going to be able to create professional looking artwork that sells. You know, so maybe you know your competitor down the street might have difficulty with art, and you know that's what can set you apart, is having this top-notch artwork to make your items sell faster, and keep people coming back because they know they're getting a quality product that, you know, it's a great price and looks great. You know, so that about wraps it up for today. Let's see if there's any more questions from the folks out there. Doesn't appear to be, but like I said, you'll be able to go visit greatdanegraphics.com to choose your subscription and view more information on it there to see which plan is going to be best for you. Thanks again, and we look forward to having you again soon.